Oh, I definitely agree with you. It is hot. It's very hot, like 100 and some odd degrees outside. Let's hope the games are as hot as the weather is. I'm here again. Scott Matthews ready to rumble. Hey, what's up, guys? Scott Matthews here. This is the one and only Get the Edge Sports Podcast. It's Wednesday, and we are live here at the one and only Podcast Junkie Studios. My man Ben Castro running the show for us today, and I'm joined by my two partners in crime. They with me every week, and we're just doing it and trying to keep you guys on that winning side of things. I'm going to introduce them one by one. Here he is. Tommy the Hitman King from TK Wins. What's up, T?
Yeah, you're right, man. It's a hot one out there. I met Teddy outside. It was boiling out there.
I'm schwitzing right now.
Boiling out there. I mean, it's got to be hot. There was a concert the other night here to Chucko. He was at the Coldplay concert the other night. He said it was a damn hot one out there.
A lot of famous people there.
Yeah, a lot of people out there.
Messi was there, too.
Messi was there. All that. I didn't go to the concert, but yeah, I'm ready. We got a little preseason football tomorrow. We're going to talk a little.
I want to talk to you.
So.
I'm going to talk to you in a little bit about your big trip coming up. You got a nice trip, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Teddy Brooks from the Sports Prophets joining the set with us. What's up, Teddy?
Oh, not much, man.
I called you TK, by the way.
Oh, well, wouldn't be an insult.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Speaking of the Coldplay concert, my wife got tickets to that thing months ago.
Yeah, you went?
I didn't go.
Oh, she went with her friends?
No, she went with our daughter.
Oh, cool.
$89 she spent for the tickets.
Cheapest ticket in the house.
She could have sold those two tickets for $3,000 a piece. And I said to her, hey, listen, sell the damn ticket. She said, no, it's a once in a lifetime. It's their last concert. I was like, sell the tickets. We could put it on a big parlay.
Yeah.
You don't bet parlays.
I don't.
I'm surprised with her husband being the owner of the Sports Profits. When you have a profit like that on a ticket,
Big profit.
get rid of it, man.
Big profit.
Make
But, you know, she said the memories were more important than the money.
Hey, we got TK's leaving us for a little while. He's going on a journey all over Europe and stuff. What's going on there?
Jump on the live with you guys next Wednesday.
Let's talk about the trip. Forget about the live.
Yeah, I've been waking up every morning. Actually, Teddy texted me this morning, like, 5 in the morning? I was already up.
I texted TK early this morning. He was up, ready to go.
I've been going to, waking up.
So where are you going, TK?
He doesn't like answering the questions I
was just telling you why I was getting up so early. I get up at 3 in the morning. I'm getting just at the time because it'll be we fly tomorrow to Boston, and from Boston right to Rome. We got 7 days in Rome.
Can you go say hello to some of my friends up there I grew up with, if you're in Boston?
Well, if you see there's a fire in the Vatican, you know who went to church on Sunday, so we'll see what happens.
So what do you got going on? You got a big trip? How long?
12 days total.
Where are you going?
We're going to Rome. We're going to hit around there. We're going to hit Tuscany. We're going to hit Florence. We're going to hit Alfani, whatever it's called over there. And then we got 4 days in Palermo in Sicily.
The Amalfi Coast. Come on, man. Get it right. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll be over there for a day. Take a day trip over there.
So let me ask you, how are you going to get down on bets? You can't bet while you're over there.
What do you mean? They got Bet365. They got everything over there.
Right.
I already checked. We already got a sports book right next door. They got a kiosk. You can walk in and bet.
Oh, yeah. Betting's big in Europe. Big. You could bet everywhere in Europe.
I'm saying, but through the app, I mean.
Oh, no. Not on Hard Rock.
No. All right. So you're leaving when?
He's going to give Hard Rock a rest. He's going to.
I don't really play at the Hard Rock anyway.
He's going to give Hard Rock some relief.
All right, cool. What about you? What's been going on? Summer?
Same shit. Summer. I had the vacation. Going to be going to Orlando next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but the weekend after for some golf. Mm-hmm. And then it's, you know how hard we work during football season. So
man, I haven't stopped.
We try to relax a little bit this time of year because once, Hall of Fame game tonight. I actually just remembered that. Oh, it's tomorrow. That's right. Today's Wednesday. But
I know you're excited, but don't get that excited.
Well, I'm not going to bet on that game. But yeah, once football starts, man, it's all in. So just trying to enjoy time now. I was thinking about something, guys. I had this thought. I wanted to see what you guys thought. So from March to June, July was not a good month for me. But from March to June, I did very well. And we had a 12-week winning streak on the free games.
Yep.
First time it ever happened. Isn't it funny? I was thinking like in a year and a half from now, best winning streak I've ever had, I'm probably going to forget that. Isn't it funny how a lot of our successes in this business we forget about really quickly?
Do you? I don't.
Yeah, well,
I gloat.
Customers are day to day. You lose one.
12 weeks. You got to be proud of that, man. That's not.
I am, and I'm always going to be proud of it. But I'm saying in like a couple of years right now, I'm probably not going to remember it.
I remember my good ones. I mean, I'm gonna get trashed on my bad ones. So why not remember the good ones?
I like it.
I got a big audience out there that loves to trash. When you lose the big ones.
They're brutal.
So when you go on a nice run, you got to appreciate your work. Listen, it's all about work at the end of the day for us. It's all business. I mean, we're not just everyday gamblers here. We're guys that do this for a living. So we're trying to keep consistent no matter what time of the year it is. And that's the name of the game. But we got football coming around the corner. I want to talk a little baseball later on in the show because I know you guys, we talked about it earlier a little bit between us. You guys wanted to kind of dig in on some of these team totals in the NFL this year. We're going to break down some of these teams and give you guys some opinions. So you might want to jot this down because you're probably going to get a handful of them between all of us. And I guess we could. What conference were you looking to get into with this?
We could start with
I'm prepared, but
we could start with the AFC
because I think we did the AFC East already. I think I already. But I'm fine with whatever you guys want to do.
I think we picked who to win. I think we're going over under totals.
Right? Yeah, over under totals. I sent them in the chat.
Yeah.
If we want to pull them up here.
Yeah, we can do that.
I got them all in front. I came prepared today, man. I figured Teddy'd be out mini lobstering this afternoon and coming in with.
What is this with Teddy doing something?
Well, I figure he's a Keys guy.
Teddy's here. He's working.
But he fishes.
Well, you always like putting him on a boat or a friggin' plane or
it's
something.
Mini lobster season.
He just wants me. He wants me to enjoy myself.
Yeah, he wants you like in his kind of. He wants to be you actually.
Mini lobster, man.
No, the mini lobster season's a big thing in the Keys, but I don't go. So I have a thing. Call me what you want to call me.
I got it right here. What you got?
Call me what you want to call me, but I don't go in the water. No? I do not like going in the ocean.
Yeah, did you hear what happened to that actor? He drowned, from the Cosby Show,
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Warner. I mean, crazy. It's happened a lot, man. People like in shallow waters, passing away in these undertows and stuff, riptides. It's kind of
happened to a little
wild.
Girl. You heard about the little girl, the daughter. The father tried saving her. The father actually saved her, and then he died.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did the tsunami hit today, or was it supposed to be a big tsunami hitting Japan and
Hawaii?
I heard about it a little bit.
I don't know about that, but let's pull up what we're thinking here with these NFL teams. I guess we could start with the. I don't know what you could.
Let's do AFC today, and then we'll do NFC next week.
The way you have it, though, it's not really in the.
Yeah, but we know who's in the AFC.
Yeah.
So the Baltimore Ravens are the first one.
So let's start with you, man.
Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to go over 11.5 wins. I love them this year. Derrick Henry is an absolute beast. You got Lamar. You got Flowers, who I think is going to just get better.
Seems like the same old, right?
To
start the season.
It does. And,
Lamar,
who knows what's going to happen in the playoffs? They always seem to choke when it matters, but I think they'll get that win total.
Yeah, they're like a glorified regular season team. There's a lot of those. They play good in the regular season. Playoffs come, they forgot how to play football.
This next one's kind of looking the same way.
Go right ahead.
Well, no, I think we should all go. So,
you want to just...
So Ravens, I went over 11.5. Scotty.
The Ravens are a good regular season team. I can't take that away from them. Come playoff time, they got to prove themselves. They haven't proved themselves in a long time. They get to a certain point, and that's the end of them. And that's not going to make it. It's like Buffalo in the NFL. It's not going to make it. You got to be like the Kansas Cities. You got to get through the hurdles, and you got to go deeper and deeper and get to the big dance. So, regular season, probably agree with you, 11.5. If all stays well. Again, guys, remember this, and these two would probably defend me on this 1,000%. This is barring injuries right now. We're talking these numbers because, God forbid, key pieces to the puzzle fall apart. That would affect our logic 1,000% here. But we are doing it based on if everyone's intact, and we know in the NFL, unfortunately, not everybody's going to be intact on a 17-game season. They're going to be bruises, banged up, and guys are in and out of that lineup. But I like Baltimore, to answer the question. Going over.
Yeah, I'm going with you guys, too. Baltimore over at 11.5. They should win 12, 13 games. Probably just squeak over the total.
I don't know about 13, but...
they got Lamar Jackson, man. They got a deep roster there. They lost some key guys, though, but... their defense should step it up this year. They got one of the strongest defensive coordinators out there. I think his name's Zach Orr or something like that.
Yeah, their defense is always great. Yeah, so we got all overs, guys. All right, let's move on to the next one. The Buffalo Bills, 11.5. Let's start with TK on this one and come back this way.
We're going like in the order of most wins or something.
Well, no, I'm just going
Buffalo
down this
don't
list.
play in the same conference as Baltimore.
I'm just going AFC.
Okay, no problem.
Running down.
That's another one going over the total. I'm gonna go Buffalo Bills over to 11.5 in this one. Josh Allen, he should dominate it again. They added some new guys too. They got Joey Bosa, Maxwell Harrison. That defense should step it up and get hopefully give their offense.
Oh, they got Bosa from San Diego?
Joey Bosa.
I didn't even know that. There you go.
So
Yeah, that's right. His brother plays for San Fran.
Nick Bosa plays for San Fran, yeah.
They're both great.
Both from St. Thomas, right down the road.
I'm going to just kick in for shits and giggles. I'm going to go against you. I think Buffalo's is going to win maybe 10 or 11 this year. I think they're going to have a little issue. You know, like I said a couple of years ago, I called and I said they had a little downslide, and they did have a downslide. I think they could have a little downslide this year. So I think there may be a 10-win team. I don't think they're winning 12 to go over that 11.5. So I'm going to take that to go under. I think Buffalo. I think the teams in the AFC East, like teams like New England, could challenge them a little bit. You know, make it tougher.
Even
for
Miami.
them. Yeah, teams like Miami always is a struggle with Buffalo at certain times. But I think Buffalo. They'll get their handful of wins, obviously, but I don't see them winning 12. So I'm going to go under the 11.5.
Well, they do got.
Can I buy?
Soft schedule, but they do.
Can I buy a win?
Soft schedule, man. They're playing. They're 10 other teams they played this year had losing records.
Wow,
that means nothing.
For the
That's
tiebreaker, I'm going under. I'll keep it short, sweet, and simple. Next one, Cincinnati Bengals.
Slow down, Teddy. You're going well.
We got to move quick. Cincinnati Bengals. I talked about this one. I'm on the over here. I think Burrow's going to have another huge year, and I think their defense gets it together a little bit. So I'm on over on the Bengals 9.5. Scotty, how do you have the Bengals over?
That's a tough one. That's a scratch your head one for me because it looks on paper like they should have an explosive offensive season. And Burrow, I love Burrow. I mean, there's nothing more I can say about the guy than he's proven to be a real winner. And when he's healthy, he's tremendous. And I think he's going to have a huge season because he's got all his weapons back. But that defense is suspect at best to me. And that allows points for other teams, and they got to keep firing and firing and firing to keep up with the defense allowing points. I'm thinking Cincinnati's not. They're going to be a little off this year. I think. I think they're not going to win. I think it's going on. I don't think they'll win 10 games. So I would think, I'm thinking it's going on.
Scotty's under. TK.
I'm going over, man. I think it barely goes over the total. It's 9.5.
Yeah,
they should win 10 games.
That's where I'm at.
It's going to be pretty much. It's going to be a squeaker over the total here. If Joey Burrow stays healthy, you had to win MVP as well. But if he stays healthy, they revamped their defense this year, made some nice little drafts.
They had to.
We'll see when
they had
what
to.
Happens with that.
We'll
But, they should be a playoff contender as well. So I'm looking going over to 9.5.
They should be on paper. They look like they are. But let's see what happens when they get out there.
All right, Cleveland Browns. TK.
Cleveland Browns
4.5
under the total. They got Watson, Flacco Pickett.
Watson?
We don't even know who's going to be there.
No.
I mean,
they don't know.
Their quarterback situation.
They might. Shador might end up.
We don't know it, but that's what I'm saying. We're trying to figure out.
Four guys battling for that job.
Yep, four guys.
Plus
Watson,
you.
Watson, Flacco, Pickett, Gabriel Saunders. All these guys going for the quarterback.
Pickett, I think, is hurt now too.
Is he?
All right, so you're under.
I'm going under. 3 wins.
I'm going to stay off that one. I can't give you an opinion on that. Cleveland.
You got to give something over. Under.
No, I don't have to.
All right, I'm going under on that one, guys. Under 4.5. All right, next AFC team, Denver Broncos. Once again, a quarterback that I love. I think is going to improve. He was working, Bo Nix, that is. He was working with Drew Brees. Sean Payton connected him with Drew Brees because obviously Sean Payton coached Brees for years. Mm-hmm. And so he was working for a week with Drew Brees this offseason. I'm going over 9.5 Denver Broncos.
They had a good year last year, and Bo Nix had a great season, and they had some pretty damn good players. I'm gonna lean towards that game. I think they'll win 10 or more this year. So I think that 9. They make tough numbers on these games, man. 9.5, 11.5.
The halves are tough.
Yeah. So I think Denver's going to come back and have a solid season this year. I like Bo Nix. I liked his style. He kept them in the game. He didn't make a lot of mistakes, which is good. And I think he's only going to get a little better. And I hope we don't get that sophomore jinx. This is his second year, right? As a starter?
This is his second year.
Yeah,
so that sophomore jinx is in play.
We don't know.
We got to be careful.
But I like him. I think Sean Payton knows what he's doing, obviously. And he's got some good coordinators around them. And they came off a good season last year. Gave Buffalo all they could handle in that playoff game, but obviously lost it when it came down to it. I like them winning 10 or more. You?
Damn, we're all going with the same. We're all taking the over. I'm going over to 9.5. I agree with the Bo Nix. He's great quarterback. He should make some moves this year.
Why is he great, T?
I like him.
He had
I like
1 year.
I liked him in college.
Not great. He's not great. He's
he
good.
will be. He'll be up there.
He's not
He
great.
could be great.
He'll be
Could
a good quarterback.
1 year, you can't be great.
You know, that was the guy when they tried to tackle him, but he took guys down with him. You know, and like you said,
He was great in college. I could give him credit for that, but not great yet in the
they
NFL.
got a good defense. You know, they got Patrick Surtain, another Florida boy from American Heritage out there.
Don't you know those guys?
I know the
father, right? Don't you know the father?
kid since they were a little kid.
Yeah, you know a lot of the Dolphins, ex-Dolphins.
You know, Sean Payton, man, great defense. They made some moves in the offseason. I'm going to go over.
What are you reading over there?
I'm reading right off my thing.
All right. He came more prepared than we did. Let's go. This is an interesting one. This is an
Did you pick?
Yeah, I went first.
You went over. Okay.
Yeah. This is an interesting one, and this is I'm gonna.
Why is it interesting?
Start with TK on this one. This is an interesting number for this team. The Houston Texans over under 9.5.
That's a tight one.
That's an easy one for me. They're going to win 11, 12 games. I'm going to go over the total in this one. They should roll over the total in this one. I think they could have a great season. You know, that's my prediction. I think they're going to be a great team this year again.
Okay.
I disagree. I think they're going under the number.
They got a great offensive line.
I think they'll be lucky to win 9 games this year. I really do. I think there's more parity in the NFL right now than ever before, and a lot of these teams that were maybe further behind than they were a year or two ago are starting to come up and making it a lot tighter. And I think a lot of these teams are going to have problems against certain teams this year that they used to be able to roll over. So I think the Texans are going to be in for a battle. And the divisional games are going to be important. They got to win their home games, but on the road, let's see what they're all about. So I think they stay under that 9.5.
Well, that's why that number is so high, because of their division being
AFC South. That's the weakest division in the AFC.
In the NFL.
You know, I didn't know in the NFL, but in the AFC is definitely.
I think it's the weakest in the NFL. But here's what I'm going to say: I'm going under. Also,
They got to go on the road and win games.
I see this as a 9-8 team. And that half a number right there makes me want to go under, so I'm going to say 9 wins.
Can we buy the half, by the way?
I don't know if you can buy on these. I'm not
can't
sure.
Go to 10?
In our contest, you can't. With the sports books, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I'm going to go under on that one also.
Okay.
Then we have the Indianapolis Colts. Now we're getting into some really fun teams. Indianapolis Colts. This is the one, like, I have no idea. Is Richardson, what's his deal? Gun to the head. I'm going to go under on the Indianapolis Colts.
You think these guys want gun to the head picks?
This is for fun, man. We're not making big bets on these.
I get it, but still. I think if we don't like it, just say, you don't like it. We could skip one.
Are you skipping that one?
Yeah, I think it's too tight.
I'll make one with you, man. I'm going under the total, man. Under the total. Like
I think it's too tight.
Richardson, he's got the shoulder injury.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to start. I'm not sure about that, Richardson.
I mean, I can't even see him make it as a playoff.
But they got a great running back. I mean, I give him credit for that. But what's the rest of the team going to be like? And God forbid a couple of guys get banged up early. Could be a long season for the Colts. But they could be a surprise. That's why I'm saying I'm weighted on that one. 7.5 is a tough number. So I'm going to stay off that. Just don't have enough to tell guys to, because some of these guys, obviously, they want to bet what we're saying. So I wouldn't be betting it because at this point in time, until I got a little more closer to the season, see who's in and out.
TK, this one starts on you. Jacksonville Jaguars, 7.5.
I'm going over on that one as well. They're going to be a surprise team. They got the new coach, Liam Cohen. Trevor Lawrence, is he going to come out this year and do some?
He has to.
I did my homework, man. Teddy sent me a message. I got my notes here.
Teddy sent you a message. He told you to shape up or ship out.
Yeah, they got a young offense.
That's why he's leaving for 12 days. Teddy told me he's got to get out of here for 12 days.
Man. I can see him winning 9-10 games here this year. Jacksonville over the total.
Scotty, Jacksonville Jags. You skipping this one too?
Teddy, you guys have hit me with like the teams that are like right on the cusp either way. I mean, it's not like I'm thinking these teams are going to be blowout wins. I think Jacksonville's. I'm going to agree with T on this one. I think they're going to get the job done somehow, surprisingly, and win about 9 games this year. I like Trevor. I think he's got a. I think if he's on and the defense helps out, obviously, and they got to play well on the road though. These teams are frustrating because They can show up at home, but they just don't play well on the road, and that's going to take a lot of those W's off the ledger of that. What is it, 7.5? You said
7.5. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to go over. I think they're going to get the job done. They're going to win a decent amount at home, maybe. Hopefully, they at least win 5 games at home out of their schedule, and they can pull off and win at least 4 of those on the road.
Yeah, I'm going over too. I think Trevor Lawrence, he has to have a good year this year. I mean, he's been on that. He's nearing second-string quarterback territory if he doesn't really get it together. So I think there's going to be a fire.
He's in the Budweiser hot seat.
Yep, he's in the hot seat big time. They got a new coach, new head coach. So I'm going over 7.5. I think they could win 8. Even if they go 8-9, they're still a losing team, but they go over that number.
How many more you got?
A few more. Kansas City Chiefs. I'm gonna say under on Kansas City Chiefs. They won a lot of close games last year. They won a lot of games with luck, with penalties at the end.
Yeah, but that's a good team, man.
Right?
Good teams find ways to win. We've talked about that.
We have, but I think that the chips aren't going to fall necessarily all in their favor as much this year, and I can see them winning 10 or 11. So I'm going to go under on that 11.5 for the Chiefs.
I'm going to disagree. I think they're going to win at least 12 or more. They're always a great regular season team since Andy Reid has been there. You got the best quarterback, by far in the league over the last many years in Mahomes, and you got a lot of weapons, and they signed some key defensive guys. I think they're making a march again. How far they'll go, I think the Chargers are the ones that have a shot to knock them out in that conference for sure. But I think Kansas City definitely gets 12 wins. What's your thoughts?
I'm going to agree with you, Scott, on this. We're agreeing a lot in this, but I'm going over the total as well. I think with Kansas City, you got Mahomes. They added some new guys to the offensive line, some bigger guys.
It's not even about Mahomes.
Yeah, but if Mahomes can get more protection behind there, not to have to scramble so much, and he can get time to pass, which he's going to get with this new offensive line with the added players, I can see him going over to 11.5, win 12, 13 games.
Yeah. They're just too solid of a team, and they're well coached, and they got great pieces. Even though the pieces are getting older, and there's some talent out there now. Like I said, the parity is tight in the NFL.
Is Kelsey coming back?
Yeah, of course. Where you been?
Well, I didn't know. He talked.
I know you were hanging out with him recently. But
he talked about retiring. Okay, we got to pause this. Did you guys see Happy Gilmore 2?
Yes, I did. I didn't like it. He was good in that, though.
The best actor in that movie was Bad Bunny.
You guys didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Oh, I loved it.
The first one, I thought, blew it away.
Well, so here's the way I look at this movie. The first one was probably funnier.
His character, he toned it down.
Yeah,
it's like me, you toning down on this show. Where are we going?
To me, this movie was made for like hardcore golf fans.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's why you like it.
That's why I liked it. Exactly.
From the acting and all the perspective
from the perspective of
the first one blew it away.
I agree.
And Adam Sandler let himself loose in that one. Maybe this time he was tight because he had his wife and his 2 daughters.
2 daughters all in the movie. Yeah.
So maybe he was playing it.
To me, it was like he just made the movie to put some. You know how much he made off that movie? You know how much Netflix paid him?
50 mil.
$250 million.
Right, but how much did he net out? I know there was like 250 was like the grand total.
Oh, how much did he net?
Yeah.
I thought that was him.
Was that him? Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, it was good if you watch it. I don't know if you noticed in the show.
Travis was fun. I'll tell you, he played a pretty cool role in it.
He did.
He was funny.
Yeah,
he was a waiter, right, or something?
Adam Sandler, that one kid that played his son in Grown Ups.
He died.
He died. And they got him still in the movie. They had a TV. The lady was watching the TV.
They showed that.
Cool. They saw that.
Adam Sandler, doesn't he live in Parkland someplace?
No.
I thought he lived in Parkland.
Boca.
No.
Boca? Someplace down here.
Boca, New York, yeah.
I think his parents live in Boca.
Boca?
Yeah.
All right. Las Vegas Raiders over under 6.5.
I'm going under.
They have Geno Smith now, right?
Who cares?
All right.
I'm going under.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna go under on this one. That division's tough, man. That division's brutal.
I think you're gonna have buzzsaws. You got Denver.
You got Denver, KC.
You got San Diego, Kansas City.
Yeah, that's a great division.
They're gonna have to win a bunch of games on the road.
Yeah, you put this team in another division, I think it's over. But in this division, I agree with you, Scotty. Under. TK, what do you think?
I'm going under, man. I'm not a big Pete Carroll fan, so I'm going under the total.
Why? He's a great coach.
I'm not a fan of Geno Smith. I don't like him smacking his gum on the side. I've never been a fan of.
What is this guy?
He's not a fan. Leave him alone.
You're a hater with
We were
guys,
at the Venetian one night.
What the hell, man?
He was playing the craps.
Who cares what he's doing on a craps table?
And the guy goes to him. He goes, "Are you going to play the pass or don't pass?" He goes, "Oh, I don't know where I got that question answered because of the Super Bowl." Pete Carroll. He's the one that did.
Oh, yeah. There you go. I love it. That's good. That's good. I
That
like
was a
that.
good one. You were,
I
I
like
think you
that.
were at the Venetian with us at that.
But let me ask you a question. What is him on the dice table got to affect
I just
him
had to
being a
give
good coach
I had
or
to
not?
give you a story about him at the dice table.
I
I just don't
think
think
it's
the
a-
Raiders they're not going to be anything this year.
T, think about it. This guy's 70-something years old. He's got more energy than all of us combined. The guy is he's at a whole different level, and he's been a great coach, and he's been a winner wherever he's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not respect a guy? He took USC to two, how many championships? 2 or 3, right?
That was college. This is
Yeah.
pro.
Well,
But Geno
he
Smith,
took Seattle to a championship in the NFL, and now he's going to the Raiders. I could see an improvement, but I just think the Raiders have just got so many missing pieces. But they got Tom Brady there in the organization, so you never know. They could be one of those teams you scratch your head with throughout the season. But I'm thinking the wheels will be off the bus here, so I think it'll be on the 6.5. Was it
6.5.
I got 7.5 right now.
Oh, you got 7?
That's an easy one. I'd love
7.5
that number.
minus 155.
Where'd you get that from?
Circa.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a
One
big
game?
difference.
Yeah,
All right, so we're going based on lines that you brought up from where?
These lines, I believe, are from
Because
DraftKings.
they might be different. It could affect our pick.
Yeah,
too.
well, listen, if it's different, then it's different.
Well,
7.5, we're still all going under. All right, loss, and that was the first one you saw that was different.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm going off the Circa, so I play.
Well, keep them. If any of them are different, let us know.
Let's wrap that one up. What do we got?
Chargers 9.5. I'm going under on this one too. I just think it's going to be a tough time for them.
Tough time. What's the tough time? You got
Justin
Jim
Herbert, Jim Harbaugh. I know,
No,
but someone's
it's
got to
the
go.
Perfect time.
Someone's got to go under. I'm going under. I'm saying 9-8 team.
All right.
I'm going over the total, man. Jim Harbaugh. They got a tough home schedule this year, but they got an easy away schedule. They can win 10 games again this year.
They're winning 10 games.
They're winning 10 games.
All right, so we
I think
got
they're
2
gonna- They
overs.
can win the Super Bowl, this team, the Chargers.
There you go.
Hey, you're stealing my thunder
like
here,
them.
man.
I
I'm the
like
one
them.
called them a long time ago. All of a sudden, now you're jumping in on it.
I
He
Let's
called
go.
them like last week or 2 weeks ago, right?
Called them
Yeah.
a while
I
ago.
picked them a couple of weeks ago, too, when we were on the thing.
I didn't hear anything about
Chargers.
Chargers a few weeks ago.
Hometown, Miami Dolphins, 8.5. TK, I know it's your favorite team, so I'm going to start with
Let
you.
me see what they got, 8.5. Well, I'm going dead under in this game.
We already did.
Yeah, we
this.
did this one last night. It's going under. They just had lost another key player for this defensive player today.
Slow down,
He's
baby.
out for the
Slow
year.
down.
That's another guy out. These guys are dropping like flies, man. I'm telling you, the Dolphins under
Right,
defense.
but that's why I'm trying to tell the people these pick guys are done now. There could be a lot of injuries and a lot of things happen that could cause before the regular season. These numbers in our minds to change drastically. So if you put them in now, you put them in now. But if you wait closer, wait till the regular season.
So we already
starts.
did the AFC East last week, didn't we? So we'll skip those.
Miami under is going to be my best bet.
I think we're good.
Okay, we
That's my
got
best
2
bet.
more teams. Pittsburgh Steelers, 8.5. This is an interesting one with our boy Aaron Rodgers at the helm. I'm going over. I think he's a man on a mission this year.
I like that. I think they win at least 9-10 games. I like it. I think they got a great defense. They just signed the best player probably in the league on defense to $130 million.
Watt.
So Watt.
Yeah, they recently. Yeah.
And they signed some other players, and they got a couple of good players recently off season. And Aaron Rodgers, I don't think hurts that team. I think it helps that team. And if he's steady and he doesn't make any crazy mistakes, that offense could be interesting. I think they're going to try to run the ball a lot this year, can make it easier on Rodgers. So if they can get a running game established on top of Rodgers plus that defense, they could be a tough out. They could be a surprise in that division. Definitely. I wouldn't be shocked if they win double digits.
TK.
Yeah, I'm going over as well. I got the line 8.5 here as well at the Circa. I'm going to go over that too. Mike Tomlin, he hasn't had a losing season. He's never had a losing
At
season.
Pittsburgh,
So.
no, never.
And what would be the chances he would start when he has Aaron Rodgers? I don't know if that's
42 years old. That's the reason.
Well, but
And
we
he
all
could get
agree they're
hurt.
going over though.
Yeah, but he could get hurt.
Oh,
too.
of course. If your starting quarterback gets hurt, I mean, this is all out the window. All right, last one. Tennessee.
You don't let us finish up. Go ahead.
Trying to
buddy.
move fast. We got other stuff to talk about.
Let's go, baby.
Tennessee Titans.
Look at my.
Cam Ward, number 1 overall draft pick, 5.5 TK. I'm going to start with you.
I'm going over, man. The rookie quarterback, Cam Ward. He's going to play. He can put up some numbers, man. They're rebuilding that whole team. But 6, what is it right now? Oh, I lost it right there on the screen. Was it 6.5, 6?
5.5 on mine. What do you see?
I'm
I
not.
think it was 5.5 on the thing. Let me look. I lost the screen that went out. But
All right, just go based on 5.5.
5.5. I'm going over the total.
Okay.
They squeak it off, get a couple wins.
They're going to have a hard time winning games. If I had to step on it, I'd step on the.
It's a rebuild year for Tennessee.
Keeping it low. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an off season for Tennessee. They got a lot of pieces that they got to work in, and other teams are more established. I don't see them winning many games, so I'd keep it under. If it's 6, I'd even like it more, but I don't know if it's 5.5 or 6 based on what you're saying.
So this is 5.5. I'm going over 6. I'm probably going to leave alone.
All right.
I can see them winning 6 games.
All right. I hope you guys made notes. We gave you all the AFC. Next week we'll come back with the NFC. You and I will be doing the show live from the studio.
I'm zooming in from you. I'm going to have the Coliseum behind me on
right. Nice. You'll be on.
Zoom in from across the globe. That's going to be pretty cool.
And the week after that, I'll be out in Las Vegas zooming in with you guys. So I'll be out in Vegas around the second week of August. All right, guys. I'm sure you got a lot of questions out there. Ben's looking right at me.
Ben, can we start putting you on the camera?
Yeah, I got a Yeah, you want to? Yeah.
These guys don't let you finish. Slow down, guys.
You guys,
slow it down.
We got a lot of people.
I know it's hard, but slow it down.
All right, so
I love to jump in, these guys, but I love them.
There he is. Look.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, Big Ben?
How we doing?
What do we got? We got some questions?
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of go down. We've got a lot of questions. So OPP's in the house. He's always, what's up, my guys? We got Abu. We got Cooper. Cooper's here.
Real quick, Ben,
yeah.
If you have any baseball questions, I think we should save those. Any questions about baseball, let's save those to when we do our baseball picks here in a minute.
Okay. All right. I'll save those. We're just kind of going through. Everybody's kind of commenting. Question number 2, another baseball pick. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, let's do it. Then we can go into baseball right after it. We're going into baseball now anyways.
All right. So OPP says, I'm going to put my question in now. Is it Mariners or Athletics? I got Seattle because who's pitching?
Woo.
Who do you guys?
Woo.
Woo's pitching. Who do you guys think?
All right, hold on. Let's pause there. Let's answer that.
I know what I'm using. It's one of my games I'm putting on the VIP tonight. I'm going with Seattle minus. Was the current line minus 140 or something like that? 145.
It was about 150 when I checked.
Yeah, I'm jumping on Seattle. This pitcher Woo has never lost to the Athletics. Never lost. The team when he starts, they have never lost.
All right.
I actually love Brian Woo in this one here. I love Woo. He's been really, really good this year.
What do you love Woo? It's the new thing. It's just like I love love, and
you started it. You started it with love. But yeah, woo-woo. I like the Mariners in this one. OPP, you got a really good pitcher on the mound. I was actually talking with a client of mine who lives in near Seattle, and he's a big Mariners fan, and he tries to get to a bunch of games. And the Mariners are a good first 5 innings team also. So I would also, OPP, look, I don't know if you have that available, TK, what the first 5 inning line is there. But you know my rule. If it's 20, 25 points higher than the
150.
Okay, so I'd probably just go full game.
Next.
All right, next question is...
Thanks, Ted.
We got Giants or Pirates?
Giants or Pirates? Well, I'll tell you what, Pirates are playing fantastic baseball for a team that was dead for a while, and they've won 5 in a row quietly, and they've won the first 2 games of this series. But I think the Giants are a pretty heavy favorite again tonight.
Yeah, they got Logan Webb on the mound.
Minus 200.
Yeah, I mean, 6 in a row and winning 3 in a row on the road. I mean, it's 2-1. I wouldn't touch this game, guys, with your money. I hate to tell you, this is not a game for Scotty M. He doesn't look at stuff like this. But the Pirates are playing a lot better baseball right now of late. Since the All-Star break, they've been playing, much better actually. And San Francisco, I've said this many a times on the show. I can't figure them out, man. They're just a team that goes like all over the road. They don't go on long winning streaks. They're choppy at best. 2-1 to put on a team like that. I don't care who they got on the mound. They could take, Sandy Koufax out of the ground and put him on the mound tonight. They may lose, So I'm going to stay off that game. Obviously, the reason why it's 2-1 is because they, based on the matchup, San Francisco's got a stronger edge. But I'm not going against a team won 5 in a row against a team that's choppy at best. So I'm off that one.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
I can't play a team. I don't play anything over minus 150. San Fran's lost 5 games in a row. They've lost 5 straight right now. San Fran.
Then the other side's won 5 straight. So that's what I'm saying. And San Fran's been choppy all season. Teddy, what do you think?
This is a game I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, like you said,
How about
Scotty.
20?
20 foot.
Both of us said.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it with a. I wouldn't. Yeah.
All right, Ben. Any other questions?
All right, last question so far is, let's see. Give me 1 second.
Come on, guys. That's just a real good one. Let's go. Not who we like on the questions.
Who wins the
always.
Hall of Fame game tomorrow?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I'm leaving for these two right here. I'm going to stay out of that. That's not my thing. That's like playing amateur 101. Guys, gambling 101 is not the answer to being successful, and that's exactly what you'll be doing, chasing after a game like that. The first game of the season, nobody's playing. Nobody gives two rats' asses about it. If you play money on games like that for serious dollars, you need a little help. And you should be calling maybe the number on the back of your player's card or something, because that's not the way to go. If you want to have fun, put like a couple of bucks on it. That's another story. But don't get serious on a Hall of Fame game where nobody's going to start, right? They're playing no starters.
If I had a poll, tell me who to pick on that, I'd probably go dead under the total. I think it goes under almost every year.
Everyone always seems to pick the first game.
And the total's so low.
What's it, like 30?
32.
Yeah.
32 and a half.
It's always very low because no one's playing. All the key players, I mean, they're looking at the 80, 100 guys they're going to have on the roster tomorrow. 100 guys in each team. They got to chop 100 down to 53. By the time preseason's over with. But as far as I'm concerned, stay away from it. There's much better value out there, and I'll have something tomorrow. I'm putting out one of my 50-unit plays tomorrow, and I've been lights out on those games. I'd rather put a 50-unit play in baseball and cash it than chase after a Hall of Fame game of football.
I want to ask you about those, but before I get into that, I want to see if you guys have noticed something that a light just went off my head.
Let's do it.
Have you guys noticed, there's a lot of good, close games, games that could be close tonight, like the Rays-Yankees, the Rangers-Angels, the Seattle one is one of them. A lot of people in the chats, we love you guys. This is not an insult at all, but we get a lot of questions about high-juice games, I've noticed. A lot of times guys are asking about teams that are minus 200. Those are just not good games to be playing when it comes to baseball. You got a lot of good minus 120 to 150 games tonight, 5-6 of them I'm looking at, maybe even 7, whatever's left. So that's really the games where you want to find the advantage.
Well, let me tell you why they do it. The average gambler's just looking to win, so they don't give a shit if it's 2-1. They think that game's a lock. Once they see 2-1 or more, they think that team's a cakewalk, so they put them into parlays. They want to flex their muscles and show their strength, so they put them into these parlays. They'll play a 3-legger or a 4-legger with these big favorites, because they don't really care, because they think they're a shoe-in win. And guys, they're not a shoe-in win, because a lot of these 2-1 shots, like Teddy said recently, they've been dropping like flies. They do drop. So if you want to play one here and there that really stands out, I could see doing that. But to play 3 in one night and try to win a 3-teamer, first of all, you're not going to get the money you should be getting, because you're going against the odds big time. So you're not getting much on your ticket anyways that you normally would get by hitting a 3-teamer with lower price games. But try to stay away from just jumping on 2-1 shots, because you're going to find out the hard way. It's not going to be a profitable venture. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said before, I don't put anything.
Wake up, baby.
I don't put it on. Somebody was walking by. I was checking it out when they were walking by.
Was she hot?
I couldn't see. They just walked by.
Ben, go get her. Bring her in. We got to liven up the crowd here.
Yeah, no, I don't put anything out over minus 150. I'm surprised you got nothing going on the Savannah Bananas here tonight.
Who?
The Savannah Bananas, man.
Oh, yeah,
they've been on a crazy tour, man.
I love that stuff. Do you see those guys? They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Crazy. The best part,
I've never seen it.
Oh, my God.
the ball in the sand, they catch
flips,
it out.
catching the
Really?
ball, flipping over.
Is that what I've always wondered what that was? So it's basically like a Harlem Globetrotter.
Exact version. It's just baseball. And they're acrobatic as you can.
And they travel around the country?
Yep.
All over. And they sell out. They were at Fenway the other day, completely sold out.
They were down here.
35,000 people.
Where, at the Marlins Park?
Marlins Park.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Guys, if you get a chance, check it out. It really is interesting. I mean, I'm not saying, you're not going to be bored. I can promise you, because they do some wild stuff when they, from pitching to,
even
everything.
Umpires. Umpires are crazy.
Everyone's involved. Everyone's involved.
I got to check it out.
From A to Z. But as far as that goes, I think we should go segment right into baseball tonight, because, listen, there's a lot of games going on right now. I'm just going to sweat my ass off, I'm sure, on this one. Cubs and Brewers game. That's going in the top of the third, 2-1 Cubs right now. But if you guys got anything going on tonight that you like, and a lot of games went up. The Red Sox are playing good baseball.
Yes, I had the Red Sox there early. Hopefully they hang on.
Yeah.
8-1.
Hang on. I don't think that
these relievers
7-run lead hanging on.
Hey, I had the Atlanta Braves had a 9-run lead about a month ago. They blew it.
I don't know about
Cubs got 2 on.
And guess who's coming back? Back again. Detroit Tigers quietly after losing one. We're going 1-12, going for their 4th in a row, I think, today.
And they're up big.
7-1 again against this Arizona team. Has hit a brick wall. I mean, literally a brick wall. They cannot score runs lately. That's the thing, guys. These teams all of a sudden they're playing great, and all of a sudden they hit this brick imaginary wall or whatever the hell it is, going 100 miles an hour, and they just boom. They just disappear. But Arizona's been in a funk lately. Detroit's up 7-1 right now. Anything interest you guys tonight? Got a couple of, like Teddy said, got a couple of solid matchups, but I didn't see anything too crazy tonight. The only game I'm feeling, to be honest, I think the Dodgers game's going over the total, even though Ohtani's pitching. I think these teams are going to score runs. I think the Dodgers are going to produce some runs tonight, and I think Cincinnati's going to produce some runs. So I would adjust that line 8.5. And I'd go over on that total. I think that ball's going to be moving out of that stadium tonight somehow, some way, and there'll be runs scored. So that's the only thing that interests me tonight is over on that total.
I actually gave the Dodgers as my free play on Instagram in that game.
Had
also,
them last night. Yeah, they came back.
With Ohtani's been pitching really well. Hasn't pitched a lot. He's only pitched like 13 innings this year, but he's given up only 2 runs. He's had multiple scoreless innings. So I like the Dodgers. But my play of the night. This is something my private guys. I'm probably going to end up giving this to them after the show's over. I'm going to text this out to all the guys that pay me. So pay attention. You got Nathan Eovaldi on the mound against Soriano. The Rangers versus the Angels with the Rangers on the road. This Rangers team has won 7 out of the last 10. Scotty always talks about hot teams. This is a hot team. And Nathan...
Not to this team, though.
Nathan Eovaldi, what?
They lost the last 2 to this team.
It's okay. They won a lot before that. Nathan Eovaldi, they're 9-3 in their last 12, actually, and they're 10-4 in their last 14 against the Angels. Now, I know how you roll, Scotty. Recent, what have you done for me lately? I get it. But Nathan Eovaldi pitched against this Angels team just a few weeks ago, and he shut him out over 6 or 7 innings. I think he's going to do the same thing again here. Mm-hmm. This is a game where I actually haven't looked yet, but I'm going to look right now at the first 5 innings. So I'm either going to bet the game or the first 5.
Let's do it, Teddy.
And the first 130. So I'm just going to go with the team here. I'm going with the Rangers on the money line. Love it.
Okay.
Damn. Did you read my notes here today?
No, I didn't.
Jeez, I'm all over the Rangers, too. I like them, too. Texas, they've been playing hot ball. You already stole my notes here. 9-3 their last 12. They're 9-3 their last 12.
They lost the last 2 to this team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're still playing. They're still playing decent
ball. They got
ball.
smoked against the Grum, and they got smoked last night.
It's a new day here today.
All right. I think you guys are betting into a trap game.
ERA. But when they play against the Angels, they might have lost 2, but they play red hot against the Angels. They're 10-4 the last 14 against the Angels.
I think this line is soft. It's not right. Eovaldi should have been at least 130, 135 in this matchup if they were right, especially after 2 losses.
So Scotty's going against us.
I'm not using it, but I think it's a trap. I think these are the kind of games that hit me like a brick wall to stay far away from, because I think it's a trap, or I jump on the dog. Because this Soriano is not a bad pitcher. I mean, he can keep them in the game. He's 7-7, granted, but he's on the 3.5, 3.79, 5.9 ERA. So he can show up. And I don't like that line, man. 120 on Texas. I don't know. And the Angels are finding ways to beat them. So of late, but. Yeah, I understand why you guys are using it, because Eovaldi has been playing excellent this year. What's he 9? He's 9-3 or 8-3.
8-3.
Yeah, his ERA is dynamite, 1.50. I mean, the guy's pretty amazing, and the whip on him is amazing as well. So you like that as a best play?
That is my best play today, yes, sir. You really just ruined my steam, but it's my best play still.
Why did I ruin it? Why? Hey, listen, I'm just telling you my angle. That's all. I'm not saying.
I'm with you, Teddy, man. I'm with you. Don't worry.
But hey, guys,
this one tonight.
This is the beauty of this show. We're not all on the same team. We're not all with the same company, so we're going to disagree sometimes.
Right.
That's really
what makes it great. I think,
in my opinion, that's what makes this show
make America
what it
great
is.
Again. Let's do it.
Don't get me started on him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not going to start on him. Let's move on. All right, so you guys like Texas with Evaldi. I'm thinking it's a game to stay off tonight because I just think the Angels have their number right now, and I don't like that line. I really don't. If it was a stronger number, I'd probably like it a lot with Evaldi, but I think the Texas can be beat. They had their run, and you know what I told you about these teams that go on these big runs and they start cooling off? They lose a lot of games in a row before they start winning again. So this could be another situation. Texas, after having that big run, would they win like 7 in a row?
I think 8.
Yeah. Now they lost their last 2 in a row to this team, and they're coming right back in the same stadium tonight.
No, it was 7 out of 8.
Oh, I think they won 7 in a row, though. Then they lost the last
6.
6 in a row.
So they beat the Athletics in the 3-game series, and they beat the Braves in the 3-game series.
Okay.
Angels just 3-10 after a win. That's another stat to throw out you.
Interesting.
What do you mean? They won last night.
They won, and
they won the night before that.
They finally got their
How could they be 3-10?
3-10
after a win.
After a win.
Okay. Well, they
They
won. They won the first game and they won the second. So how could that?
After a win would be another one. So they were.
They won 2 in a row.
Yeah, but this is after
they were
a win.
2.
So if they win, so if they win again today, now they'll be 4-10 after a win.
Right, I got you.
Well, they won't be, so we don't have to worry about that.
I love it.
All right, excellent. Anything else, guys, with baseball? Any questions coming in? Anybody out there want to ask us anything? Feel free.
I got one more for you. Is the White Sox game gling to start? I have $1,000 on Philly tonight.
Oh God,
It's in a rain delay still. I'm sure they'll wait. Wait.
Oh, well, you got plenty of time. Yeah. I mean, they got hours. They could play that game at 10 o'clock tonight.
I hate when I got game that.
But that kind of screws up that game.
Yep.
I would. Yeah. Well, it's not even the pitchers. The guys are just sitting around. No, they're warming up maybe underneath a little bit, or the players stretching out, but they're not on the field. They're not doing their normal everyday routine, and they're sitting around for hours in the dugouts or underneath in the clubhouses. So. That kind of takes the steam out of the game. I hate betting on games like that, especially if I really like the game and then it gets caught into a rain delay. It just kind of sucks because you're not really getting the same product by these guys sitting around. It could affect one side more so than the other side.
I agree 100%, Scotty.
Yeah. Thank you.
The worst is the next day. That's the worst, when the game has to play the next day.
Yep. What about that guy yesterday? Toronto-Baltimore gets traded in the middle of the game. Has to go play with the other team in the second game.
Did he really?
Yep,
he got traded to the other team?
Traded from Baltimore to Toronto.
Yeah.
He went.
He must have been happy.
Yeah. Well, would you be happy?
He walked
over, waved to his players. They all were saluting him, and he walked over to the bullpen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but listen. That's the nature of the business. These guys, you want the fame, and fortune, and you want to do what you love, playing ball. That's what comes up, man. You might move on. You gotta take the good with the bad, and a lot of times it turns out good. Sometimes it doesn't. When you shift to a different city and different elements, whatever the case may be, different organization. But in the long run, these guys get big bucks. They love, like I said, they love what they're doing. And they really shouldn't screw it up because you know what? They're never going to find a job like that anywhere else in their lifetimes where they have an opportunity to be in the spotlight like that and make the type of money they're making.
Yeah, we got the salary cap issue coming too.
Let's talk about that situation with the player that's possibly he's for gambling. You and I talked live on it.
Yeah, both Dominican players. I'm sure
you heard about
you
that,
posted it on there.
Yeah.
Those pitches weren't even close, man.
Not even close.
Not by any of the players. I mean, the closer, he's a great baseball player, too. I mean, he was in the All-Star.
Yeah, but you could be wild. Come on. How many guys have come out wild out of the bullpen?
I think I could loop one over.
No way.
The percentages are crazy. It's like...
No, I've seen a lot of guys. How many guys...
So you don't think they're cheating? You don't think they're involved in a scandal?
On a pitch?
Yeah.
No.
I definitely do.
I mean, I don't know how each and every person think, them. What's going on.
I'm talking about these two guys. Do you think they're innocent or guilty?
Anything can go with an individual guy. Overall, no. No, there's guys that are absolutely wild when they come out of the bullpen. How many times have we talked about relievers screwing the game up? What do you mean?
Those pitches weren't even close.
I'm not saying this case. I'm saying, and you guys are asking me, do you think people are doing that on purpose? Maybe these individuals did, but overall, no. There's guys that have come out wild. I mean, they can't throw a goddamn strike. How many relievers?
I agree there.
How many relievers you seen walk a couple of guys right out of when they bring them in? All of a sudden, they got bases loaded, nobody out because they walked the first two and the next guy, whatever the case may be.
I can agree with that. I would say,
If
I agree
you're a bad apple, you're a bad apple.
Exactly. I agree with Zach Smacks, though. I just think, You know,
Don't take the bets.
maybe just to get rid of those bets. Like
Those are stupid.
who's bet? Like none of us, like professional sports bettors, aren't betting on that.
Right.
That's a degenerate bet. Anyway,
Right.
If I knew that pitcher, I'd be betting him.
there's more benefits on why to get rid of it. Number one, it stops that, but number two, it stops degenerates from making stupid bets. You don't know what one pitch is going to be. It's a stupid bet.
I mean, come on,
you
think
shouldn't
about
be
it.
making it.
And let me tell you something. I've been watching baseball since I'm a friggin' kid, probably over 40 years. And I've seen so many relievers screw up games that come in, and you can't say they're all cheating. You can't say they're all doing it on purpose. It's impossible because I've seen so much crap where these relievers blow games. Say big run, the big innings. As soon as they come in, the other team, I don't know what happens, but it just seems like these guys just can't hold the fort down for their team. So, a lot of guys are wild. A lot of guys, so forth and so on. But listen, if you're a bad apple, you're a bad apple, and it's unfortunate because you're giving away such a great career that it's right there on a silver platter for you because you're never going to have, like I said, that opportunity on that spotlight probably the rest of your life. So why screw it up for some bets?
Stupid.
Or to help someone else out? I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. Figure another way to help them out. Don't jeopardize your career. Don't jeopardize your livelihood. Because you're not going to get a second chance in this day and age. They're going to crack down on you, and they're not going to make it easy on you to come back. And you're going to give millions of dollars up, most likely, if you're a good player, and tens of millions. What am I saying? Millions. Could be hundreds of millions, depending on who the player is. But I don't think if anyone's making hundreds of millions, they're going to go through cheating with friends or trying to do something, to misrepresent the game. But some of these guys, they know right from wrong. There's no excuses. TK and I were talking about it. Well, they're from the DR. So what? They're still born to know right from wrong.
Yeah.
If you're doing something wrong, shame on you because you're jeopardizing an unbelievable.
Yeah. If you're like we talked about this too. If you're just betting on stuff that doesn't involve you, I don't really think that's that bad. But when you're betting on yourself and you're purposely doing that, that's some real scumbag stuff. You already make millions of dollars. That's just pure ignorance and greed. You're making millions of dollars. One of these guys was up for a $40 million contract after this year was over.
It might not even be for him. He's doing it for someone else. That's the crazier part.
That's even worse.
Right. He's doing it for his bust-out friend or something.
Yeah, that's even worse.
I mean, it's great to have friends. I love my friends too. I mean, my closest inner circle. But I'm not going to do something that's going to jeopardize my career and my livelihood to do something ridiculous. And especially when you're being watched. There's so many eyes on you nowadays. Everywhere you turn, let's face it, there's a camera on you.
How much could those guys have been betting on? 10, 20,000?
A lot more than that, according to the news over in the DR.
And it'll keep happening. College kids will do it. We all know that. They're going to do it because they get, they're lured in. And, you're going to get these weak professional guys that are going to do it. So it's always going to seem to happen. I don't know how often, but it'll happen here and there like it always seems to do. But, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because I think it's crazy that these guys would really want to jeopardize something that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Can you imagine if we had the chance to play in the major leagues in any sport and make that kind of money and have the spotlight and fame on us and give it away because you were doing something illegal like with betting, which is so frowned upon nowadays? Come on, man. Think twice. Anyways, I'm done with that. I'm going to get like Teddy and go on a rant here. And that's it. I think we went overboard here today, guys. We had a great show. We talked a lot of football. Anything you want to add before
Ben's
we go?
giving us the look.
Yeah, Ben's giving us that scary look. Oh, shit. It's like the sword behind me look. Like it's going to go through my back if you don't stop talking. Hey, guys, we had a great show today. Look forward to what's coming up here, which is a lot of football. We didn't even talk WNBA. I don't even want to talk about it. We didn't even get a chance to talk about any other sports today, but the main focus is going to be on the NFL, college football. We all know that, and everyone wants that winning edge, and we're going to try to get you the best possible winning edges we can because I got the two best guys right next to me, and they got their own opinions. I got my own opinions. That's what makes this show great because we are individuals. We own our own companies, totally separate. We don't work together. We don't have any knowledge of what we're doing until we get here on the hot seat and put these plays out. So just remember that. There's no coercing here. I don't know who he likes. I don't know who he likes. He doesn't know who I like. The whole 9 yards here. But okay, more importantly, TK, you're going away. I want you to have a great time. Don't worry about us. Teddy and I will hold the fort down next week.
I'll jump in on Zoom with you guys. Might be had a little wine drunk in me, but I'll jump on with you.
Hey, Ben, don't forget, if we go at 2 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock at night for you.
8 o'clock at night, yep.
In Europe.
Yep.
I already got you pegged. Make sure you don't have too many cocktails in you by 8 o'clock.
Well, he already said he would, so let the man live.
He's gonna stutter on the show.
I might be on the train coming back from Tuscany that day on Wednesday. So
oh man, you're getting real fancy on these guys
I
now.
could do it right there. They got Wi-Fi in there. So
all right. Well, before you leave this country, the great USA, make America beautiful again, whatever the case it is. Let's keep it rolling. Where can the people find you on social media? Because you're going to be putting your stuff up each and every day. Even though he's away, ladies and gentlemen, he's here to play. And he'll be putting his stuff up each and every day for you. So check out TK. And where can they find you on social media, T?
Yeah, the best place to find me, go right to my Instagram, @TKWins. I put up a lot of content there. You can check out my free plays there. I got some offers going through the Super Bowl. Check that out as well. But check it out, @TKWins on Instagram. It's the best place to find me. Or my website, tkwins.com. And maybe some people will recognize me over there.
The one and only, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look at that face. Ben, put it back on the screen because it's leaving us. Can you zoom in, Ben? Is there a zoom? I want you to look at that face right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to Europe. Watch out. Watch out, people in Italy, for that face. And, well, if they come up to you, you'll buy them a drink?
Yeah, I bought a guy last night a drink. He came up to me.
Yeah, you told me that.
There you go. With all the winning you do, they should be buying you the drinks.
That's true, buddy.
All right. Speaking of faces, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO. And remember, it's called the Sports Prophets, the one and only Sports Prophets, Teddy Brooks. Ted, where can they find you?
You can go to the Instagram. It's getting livelier and livelier every day now that we're heading into football season.
Let's go.
I've been pumping it up a little bit. So the Instagram is _prophets_pick. No, make sure the blue check mark is there. Otherwise, it's an imposter. Or you can go to thesportsprophets.com. If you guys have a question for us, don't DM us. We don't really see a lot of the DMs. You just want to email support@thesportsprophets.com.
There you go. The one and only Sports Prophets. Been around now how many years now?
Almost 2 decades.
2 decades. All right. He's a young guy. How the hell is he around so long, T?
I've been around a
When
long
you
time
start,
too, so.
when Ben's giving us the
Ben's giving us like the major wrap up.
He's doing
there.
this.
All right, Ben, I got
Wrap.
you. All right, guys, listen, we appreciate, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you following us here because we know you have a lot of things in your life, and we're not here to interfere with you, but we're here to try to help you with some winning selections each and every week. I am Scott Matthews. Love doing the show with these two guys. I'll miss my partner in crime, TK, next week while he's away, but Teddy and I will handle it. Maybe we'll bring Zach on with us next week, fill in the spot.
I like Zach. I liked having him on.
All right, good. Well, you can find this show. It's called Get the Edge Sports Podcast. It's on all social media platforms. You name it, just check it out. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, obviously. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like, whatever you can. Show us a little love because we're here busting our asses for you guys. Remember, you guys, we could be doing what we do with our own players, but we want to get everyone out there to follow us and check out what we're doing here each and every week. All right, again, Scott Matthews, check me out on my Instagram channel. Check out that broadcast channel. I give away free picks on top of my free video picks. We have been ass-kicking these games, guys. If you're watching my broadcast channel, you've been seeing some serious damage, and it's a serious winning, damage in a good way. And also my free picks on the videos have been hot, and that's SM Sports Picks. Picks. You saw it on the screen there. Check it all out, and we're going to come back next Wednesday. Teddy, me, we'll try to get another guest on here, and T, have a great trip. Stay safe over there, and we'll see you back here soon. Have a good day, everybody. Boom.
Good show.
Good job, boys.
That went by fast.
TK in the house. Teddy Brooks. I hear a lot of
It's a good thing.